Good morning, everyone. Well, we're still going to be dealing with rain in Iowa today, but I think for many, it's going to take quite a while for the rain chances to begin. Let's take a look at your hour by hour forecast starting 8 a.m. this morning. Everyone dry. I think we're going to stay dry during the morning hours, but beginning in the early afternoon, we'll start to see a few stray showers pop up in the far northwestern part of the state. I think most are still going to be dry, though, early this afternoon. And the chance, even in the northwestern part of the state, looking small through the early afternoon hours. However, by the late afternoon, notice this area of scattered showers and storms filling in the northwestern part of the state. And I still got to mention the chance for some isolated activity beginning in the late afternoon for places like Mason City, Waterloo, Des Moines, Osceola. But if you're in the far eastern part of the state, looking like it's still going to be completely dry in the late afternoon. And again, this is going to be a combination of showers and storms in the late afternoon through the early evening hours. I'm not worried about severe storms, though. I think the severe threat is going to stay over in Nebraska. Notice the shades of orange, though, showing up 9 o'clock this evening, so chance for storms is certainly there, and looking like a good chance of rain. Des Moines, Fort Dodge, Sioux City, Mason City, Waterloo, 9 o'clock this evening. But notice still dry in the Quad Cities. I'll tell you what, it may not be until very late tonight, around 1 a.m., that the rain finally moves in to the Quad Cities. And at this point, notice not much orange showing up. It's probably just going to be a plain old area of rain, showers around. But once the rain chance begins in the Quad Cities, it's probably going to stick around for quite some time. Let's jump ahead to the Friday morning commute. And I do think that for the far northern part of the state, probably going to get lucky. I'll mention a chance still for some isolated showers for Waterloo, but a very good chance it's probably going to be drying for Sioux City, Mason City, but not so much for the Quad Cities. So a good chance of rain for that Friday morning commute. Again, mostly showers, but chance for a weak storm. Yes, that's going to be there through the morning hours, but mostly shower activity. Notice lunchtime Friday, a rain chance still holding on, particularly across the southeastern part of the state, though looking much kind of the opposite of today, much drier to the north and west versus the south and east. I do think once we get into the late afternoon on Friday, most are going to be dry. But I've still got to keep the rain chance in there across the eastern half of the state at least. Not a lot going on, but a little bit of isolated activity still around. And I tell you what, for the early evening hours on Friday dinner plans looking like if there's going to be rain, it's probably going to be in the northeastern part of the state. So I think most are going to be dry 8 o'clock Friday, but I'm going to mention a small chance of your Waterloo, Mason City. I do think it's just during the early evening hours on Friday. By midnight, we are all going to be dry. So let's wrap up talking about temperatures, because that's really the good news. We're going to have some pleasant temperatures, but the rain is going to influence those high temperatures. Where the best chance of rain is, it's going to be cooler, and where rain chances are smaller, it's going to be warmer. So for today, notice, because we're going to stay dry during the day, in the Quad Cities, 81 in Davenport, 81 in Iowa City, Waterloo, 79, Mason City, 78. But because that rain chance will begin in the early afternoon, in the northwestern part of the state, it looks like Sioux City only top out around 76 degrees. Tonight, pretty uniform temperatures across the state, a little bit cooler to the north, warmer to the south, mainly in the upper 50s in the northern half of the state, low 60s across the southern half of the state. And check out high temperatures tomorrow, because the better chance of rain in the southeastern part of the state. It's possible Burlington may only reach 69 degrees, Quad Cities in the low 70s, but then as you go up to the north and west, 75 in Waterloo, and then looking at the upper 70s for Mason City and Sioux City.